Hello Aquarius, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we are doing a naughty and nice read for you. This comes from the full moon in Gemini. Okay, and there's our person. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked. The tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can by using that plain deck to bring in the star sign of the person, or possibly the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read with or about. Okay, you had the King of Cups come out for you in that all signs overview. It was coming across to me as a nice energy. Okay, the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of love, but they have a lot of control over their emotions, so they might not show their love, which makes them look indecisive about where they want to put their love. I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe they've made a choice. Maybe they're going to show you how they actually feel. Okay, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this person is comfortable with you, comfortable around you. They could be just comfortable with it in their own life. Okay, sort of like got a job what pays the bills, all that sort of stuff. And the Two of Swords. And well, that's making that difficult decision. This could be an energy of someone coming back, reconciling, bringing you an apology, some perhaps saying you were right and they were wrong. Okay, the way we'll do the energies is the top left hand corner will be the situation, middle left will be the connection between you and the person, and the bottom left will be advice / outcome to you. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Go and check out the all signs overview. See if anything else resonates with you. There will be a link in the description. Okay, so we got the first card dropping out. It was sideways. This could be an either way Empress energy there for the connection. We'll take a bottom of the deck card there for the overall energy of the read, which is the Page of Swords. There could be a little bit of a disappointment. It could be a little bit too little too late sort of energy going on with this read. We are dealing with a much younger air sign. This is child parent type age gap. Okay, so we're looking at someone who's at least like 17, 18, 19 years younger than you. Okay, so Empress came out first. That Empress energy for the connection. Now this could be a fruitful connection. It could be fertility. It may be that it's not fruitful, it's not fertile. Okay, right, so we got the World coming out for how they are connected to you, Aquarius. The World card there, it's some form of new beginning. They're connected to you by a new beginning of some description. We got the Nine of Swords coming out for advice to you or overall outcome. Bear in mind, we all have our own free will. We can change things at a whim. We quite often do. Okay, you could sit at a junction watching cars approach the junction. You can say you can guess that they're going left or right. Some of these ideas will come to you by how the car is approaching the junction, and then you will see one car coming down. It looks like it's going to be turning right. You're going to say yes, it's going to turn right. And everything in the energies around you is screaming it's turning right, and then all of a sudden they quickly change their indicator, turn left. You just don't know, do you, with personal choice and the like. Okay, so let's have a little look-see at this Empress in a little bit more detail, the situation in a little bit more detail. It could be a pregnancy. Perhaps this young air sign is pregnant. Perhaps they are your son or daughter. Okay, obviously if they're your son, they won't be pregnant themselves. Maybe they've got someone pregnant. Obviously, I say these things, you have to interpret it as to how it works in your world. Okay, this is just the energies I'm putting up. So it could be a pregnancy. Or it might not be a pregnancy. It might have been a pregnancy scare, perhaps, or a miscarriage. I know that's not nice, but maybe you're just deeming them too young. Okay, maybe you think, well, they're not old enough to have children yet. And that what makes it nice. You didn't have to have that nasty talk to them about maybe losing it, going and having it taken out, or however. I can't think of a nice way to talk about that, so we'll leave it there. So there is the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Chariot, we got the Hanged Man, and we have got the Ten of Cups. So to start with, this connection is emotionally fulfilling. as I said, it's a nice connection. Okay, it fills you with joy and happiness to a certain extent. Let's just stick with the whole. There's a baby. Okay, it might not be a baby. Maybe it could literally be sort of like the formulation of an idea for a business or a project or something in someone's head. Okay, because the universe will see that as a pregnancy as well, because it's not out in the 3D, but it's getting bigger and growing somewhere else, like in a womb or a brain. Okay, and so the Eight of Pentacles, it's an indicating that this is work somehow. Either this is going to be hard work, this is something to do with work, this maybe there is the connection of you and work. Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're a younger, maybe they're your apprentice at work and they have this idea formulating, or you have this idea formulating. That's the Empress energy there, the pregnancy type embryotic energy about work, how to make work better. With the Chariot is driving forward. This situation is, I'm not going to say it's out of control, but it's perhaps going a lot faster than you would expect it to be going. Okay, the Hanged Man is having to look at everything in a different aspect. Okay, the situation may look like it is this young apprentice has come up with this idea of how to make work easier, etc., etc. You start implementing it, it's going well, but there is some aspects of it you have to look differently, or the overall aspect of this connection or this situation is that it pans out to be different to how it was meant to be. But at the end of the day, it is still emotionally fulfilling. Okay, and as I said, fit this into your situation the best way it fits. I'm just pulling on the energy, crossing all this. What's driving all this situation is a passionate new beginning. Okay, if it's that idea in a head, there's passion about it. They're putting in passion about it. You're putting in passion about it. If it's a pregnancy, it's a passionate new beginning. Okay, maybe it's a case of this. It's your younger child, or it's your child, and they're pregnant, and they're passionate about this new beginning. They're happy about it. They're joyful about it. Okay. So let's see how this younger air sign actually connects to you. The world is some sort of brand new start. It's a brand new cycle going on. It's not a little cycle. It's not something like you've gone shopping and you've decided you're going to buy the brand name tomato sauce instead of the shop value name tomato sauce. It's something bigger than that. Okay. We've got the Four of Swords coming out. We have got the World again. Oh my God, you can't write this shit, can you really? The World, helping to clarify the world. Excellent. We've got the Five of Pentacles, and we have got the Queen of Wands as well. There is healing. Perhaps there was a rift between you and this person, and whatever this fertile energy, this fertile situation is bringing you two together, bringing you two back. Maybe on that whole apprenticeship thing, maybe there's been disagreements at work, whatever. You're not gelling together, then you're working in opposite directions, but this idea is bringing you both back, and it's like, oh, we can both work on this. This will make this work. And pregnancy, perhaps there was rift between you and the child, and this pregnancy is bringing you back. Well, you're going to be a grandparent. Fantastic. Oh, cool. Great. That's what I've always wanted. Perhaps this isn't actually your child. Perhaps this is your partner, and they are much younger than you. But this pregnancy is kind of like healing everything. And again, I say pregnancy, you have to look, when you're dealing with tarots, you have to look at every word a tarot reader says from every aspect of that word. Doesn't necessarily have to be a baby. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Maybe your dog's pregnant with puppies. Okay, it could be that idea formulating in a head. It's not quite out in the real world yet. It starts things again. It renews things. Everything is starting over with the world. It's big, and we're looking. Our world here, that one's looking straight at you. This one here is looking at those Four of Swords. This healing can bring new beginnings for you. Okay, let's just say that this is an estranged child, someone who's like separated from their parents, and this news, this healing, this beginning, this fertility is bringing it back. You can start doing all the things you wanted to do with that child again. Just bear in mind, if there was some sort of estrangement for some reason, there was a reason for that, and it could quite easily pop back up. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, this is the world with the Five of Pentacles. This could be coming in from being out in the cold. This could be some sort of financial hardship, or maybe the ends of financial hardships, or this new beginning might lead to financial hardships. If this is an idea to upgrade a work facility, then you're going to have to be putting capital into that to make that work. It's no, you can't just like magic the shit out of thin air. Okay, with the Queen of Wands at the end here, this is like attractive. This is like they're sort of being drawn towards you somehow. Okay, or the connection, you're being drawn towards each other. And let's see what's crossing this. We have got the Queen of Cups crossing this. Okay, so what's driving this connection, what's driving this person is the fact that there is love. We had the King of Cups, the main energy from the All Signs overview. And I was saying that they may have made their decision. Okay, the Queen of Cups is there now telling you about it. They're now telling you they've made their decision, whatever that decision may be. It is a love decision of some description. And again, remember, look at these words with every aspect. Love could be for a parent. Love could be for a pet. Love could be for a job. Okay? But they're communicating this love. They want to communicate this love. They want to tell you all about it. Okay, Nine of Swords. Advice to you / outcome. Anxiety. Okay. Pondering. Thinking over the same thing over and over and over again, wandering around in the middle of the night, assessing the situation, checking to see if it's right or wrong, or if it will work, if it won't work, all those wonderful, joyful things you get when you get anxious about it. We got the Devil. Okay, we have got the Tower. Okay, we have got Strength. Okay, this is a major arcana one, is it? Oh, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles, which we saw in the main cut. That Page of Swords, that could be this younger air sign as well. The swords represent the air signs in the tarot. Not that I do that sort of shit. And the pages are young energies. Okay, so this whole read could be about this younger energy, not so much about you. So there is anxiety, there is worry, there's pondering, there's thinking and overthinking about this situation. Okay, and this is kind of like the outcome. What someone's going to be, you probably are going to be overthinking all this. The Devil and the Tower. It's a life-changing event. The Tower's sitting underneath the world. The world indicates new beginnings, new starts. It's not going to be the same as the old. Okay, it's so not going to be the same as the old. The Tower is sort of saying, the Tower is like a baby appearing out of nowhere. Well, okay, we know whether they don't appear out of nowhere, and a stalk don't drop it and leave it behind a hedge. We know we all know where babies come from. But when that news suddenly comes out of nowhere, it changes everything. Okay, it changes people's lifestyle. It changes people's habits. Parents try to make themselves a little bit better, and they've now got something else to look after, more than just them. Okay, the Devil is like some toxin, some addiction, something you're chained to. So the outcome of this is you might be overthinking because you might feel that this is now going to chain me into a situation. Yeah, let's just take this as a whole love aspect, and this younger air sign is your partner. Yeah, maybe on some level you were never seriously thinking that this would go on for a long term. You were never planning a baby. You weren't thinking about moving into like a house together. You weren't planning on a wedding. Now you feel maybe I'm trapped in this because now this person's pregnant. Or on the other hand, maybe you're pregnant by this person. Okay, so you feel like maybe I'm now trapped into this, and it changes everything. It's changing your way of life. The Strength card is indicating there's fear. Of course there's fear. You're overthinking all this. You're creating a lot of that fear in your own head because you're overthinking all this. You just have to go with it. You just have to accept it will be what it will be. But there is also that strength, the strength of actually accepting what will be, will be. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. We don't have to deal with that. Ultimately, you are feeling actually kind of quite comfortable about this. And the Queen of Pentacles is also like the maternal card of the tarot deck. There is this maternal energy coming out of this advice. Maybe sort of mother this, look after this, care for this. Okay. Hell, this could also be underage pregnancy. You're now looking after their baby while they go to school and finish all that, or maybe their work and only just started work and you have to now look after the child and all that. Okay, and that's where the anxiety is going. You might be thinking, obviously, I didn't do a good enough job on my own because, well, they ended up getting pregnant underage, blah, blah, blah. Or becoming a parent underage. The Five of Swords, you're worried that you're going to sacrifice this all. You're going to ruin it somehow. You're going to sacrifice yourself. But don't worry about that, because the Six of Swords is crossing that. There is victory in this. There is recognition in all this. We got the Hierophant crossing this victory. Okay, it's kind of saying if you just go with what's right. Yeah, this victory will be from just doing what you feel is right, what you feel is correct. Temperance is telling us this could last for a long time. Obviously, if this is a child, then yes, it probably will last a long time. If it's some sort of idea in someone's head about making a work system easier, a work system faster, a work system more efficient, I don't know. Don't ask me why I'm going on work systems. I was talking about work systems before that Eight of Pentacles come out. It's going to work for a long time. It's going to may require a bit of maintenance and a bit of upkeep, but it's going to keep going and going. Lastly, they've got the Nine of Pentacles crossing all that little pile there. So yeah, maybe you're kind of feeling that you might sabotage all this, you might ruin all this somehow. Yeah, but ultimately you're going to see this as like a windfall, a blessing out of nowhere, a win out of nowhere with our Nine of Pentacles, and maybe somehow some form of independence. Okay. So that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please hit that like button. Let me know that it resonated with you. Let the YouTube algorithms know that you like this, and that promotes my channel no end. Also, you can leave a comment telling me the situation. Is it some sort of idea at work, or is it you're getting news of a baby? I don't know. Or whatever it might be for you. Maybe it's something I haven't actually covered. Okay, remember, I'm doing a general read. These are just suggestions, which I'm obviously getting from the feel of the energy. It's not just random suggestions I'm making out of thin air. Well, some people will believe that, I suppose. If this didn't resonate with you, if you're one of these people who do believe that I just make these random suggestions out of thin air, then you can hit the thumbs down button. That's absolutely fine. You're entitled to do that, and that's what it's there for. Let me know in the comments what you didn't like about this, though. That way I might be able to improve it in future videos. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, because that way you'll be adding your energies to the Tarot Team pot, which will make these reads resonate with you on a more personal level. Talking about more personal levels, if you are interested in having a personal read from me, then just email me. My email address is in the description of this video. It is on the main page of my channel. Just put in the subject header bit tarot read, because sometimes these emails get sent to my spam folder. My spam folder obviously gets filled up with quite a lot of spam from various different things. I mean, I put my email out on the public display of YouTube. All sorts of people email me trying to sell me all sorts of things. So if you put in your header tarot reading, then I will know that this is something I actually have to look at. I do check my spam folder regularly, so don't worry about that. It might be a couple of days, but I do check it quite regularly. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.